Whoa, cars just flips over in the car park. 27 FPS, lovely.
I come under England, not Scotland. Oh, sorry, sorry.
Stop raiding chat, look where you're going.
It's a Dave reversing.
Yeah, because you're reading chat.
Well, I apologise for talking to people.
That's it, we're done.
Really?
Yep.
We're the area people. There's good children. Get your dump trucks out of the sand castles. Come on. Everyone out. Let's go.
And we
Oh,
have
look at
McDonald's
that.
now. Look at how well we've done that.
Do we have a soil compactor?
Yeah, it should be on site. Or at least at the back at the base. No, I parked it on site. I parked it next to the thing.
Jeanette, stop
Well,
texting
I
me.
did. Somebody moved it. So
It's
I
here.
put it right here.
Well, I don't know. I was
Right here is
messing
where I
around with
parked it.
dump trucks.
I don't think this game liked teleporting. No, it's not that. How many soil compactors? I thought we had 2 soil compactors.
We did on the
It was the other server, wasn't it?
That would explain it. I'm going to get another one. Might want to start lining up the concrete mixers.
Oh,
Let's not pull them out till we need them.
do I get to play with the nozzles?
You can turn off notification spots by going to Friends Gear Icon Notifications. Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, it's a shame he's got no friends on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, when he goes to settings, friends, it's empty.
Yeah, it's like friends, none.
Sad face.
You two think you're so clever. Oh, we got a third one joining us.
Following the leader, the leader,
Go,
the leader.
go, go.
Following the leader.
Yay.
It's like some dodgy Olympic sport, synchronized rolling.
The problem is I can't make the same turn Paul can.
Well, I can't make the turn on E.
I'll park this somewhere else and let you finish that.
All the hugs for ups.
All the hugs are put. You sucker.
Aww.
Oh, look at that.
Aw.
You got a
Get
friend.
out. Not on Steam then.
Thanks, Dave. Right,
We're done. Clear the
friends.
site. What is it
Yeah,
now?
Tab.
The rollers? No, not rollers.
Notifications. It has to be group events and announcements. Because the rest are just to do with chat and when a friend comes online. If I had friends, that is.
Right, delivery of materials.
They're already there, you just need a crane, my friend.
Look at him now, my friend, trying to get it there. Please say acquaintance. So we need, what are them mixers called? Something mixer, concrete mixer. There we go.
Are we gonna have to bring a mobile crane? Or is, oh no, the tower crane spot's in the corner, Sammy, where the stuff is. Okay, that did not stop it. I've still got it popping up.
gone to the wrong place, haven't I?
In settings, go to interface and click the bottom option. Pops, if you was watching chat, I wouldn't have to read this out to you.
No.
Be quiet, Paul. Notify me about additions or changes to my game's new releases and upcoming releases. Because that's the final option.
Right, there is one truck at the base.
Thank you.
Full of concrete. I'm filling the second, but I'm leaving at the base to save FPS. So don't return them.
They're all. I think that's you in the crane somewhere. They're all stacked up in their individual piles for you.
I know.
That's some excellent crane work there, Sammy.
Wait, Dave, have you brought another one?
It's just being slow, man. Have I bought another one? No, I've not bought anything.
No, I mean brought them. Like, did you bring it out of the store or something?
Yeah.
Just put it back, teleport back to the our little base.
To the house.
Yeah, just the one nearby, so it's not on site, knocking FPS.
Okie dokie. Look, so here it actually spawns them next to each other in the parking lot.
Yeah, it works. It does. But on site, it just doesn't know where to put them.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 3 full.
Can't pull the trigger pull.
What do you want?
Pops is going to do it.
What do you want to do? No. Then we'll need...
Oh, look.
Bring me concrete, lads.
Don't worry, we've got it all lined up.
Do we have 4 concrete mixers?
We do. I'm just going to take the 4th one out now.
Do you want a pump pull or do you want a mix?
I don't mind. Whatever people want to do.
I'm easy. I'll do anything.
So no preference then. Is it like the whole foundation area we're pouring?
Yep.
Yeah.
That whole bit that we excavated, minus 2 ramps.
That literally won't. That'll take one machine. Like,
I was going to say,
Couple of
it's not
minutes.
that big.
it's where you got to be really accurate. They're the ones that take time. Okay, so there should be there's 3 more back at the base. I'll bring one on site now.
It's going to take a fair bit of concrete though, because 3% is about a third.
These concrete mixers unfold differently compared to the ones that we used to use.
Jeanette, stop talking to me. She doesn't like me.
Who?
Jeanette, my
The
Virgin
Virgin
Media.
Media.
You said it was Janet, not Jeanette.
No, Jeanette, Janet, same thing, isn't it?
No.
No.
That's probably why she stopped talking to you.
So I said to you, Janet's nice, but you're talking to Jeanette. That's somebody else.
How do you spell Jeanette?
Ginettete.
Oh, okay.
And Janet is Janet.
Oh, she's Janet then. Sorry, Jeanette.
Wait, what?
What? Wait, I'm confused. My brain hurts.
So you're talking to Jeanette, spelt Janet. Okay.
Yeah, it's Janet. Her name's Janet. Janet. But they haven't even capitalised the name, so I don't think she's that important there.
After this, can we please get the other concrete pumps back? These unfold so weird and it takes up a lot more space.
I'm sure they're ones we've been using them. Oh, no, there's Sommy's ones.
I'm out of concrete.
Yeah, that's why I just brought another one over. You Mr. Impatient.
Yeah, Sammy, you're going to be forever doing it that slow. There's a crane there, Paul.
Do you want concrete or not? Because I can just as easily go back to base. So look, it just annoys me the way you go to the vehicle screen. You've no idea which ones are on site. Look, I have to just guess which one it is back at base.
You should be able to like name them or something.
Actually, you might be able to rename them, but then you
can.
still wouldn't know where they are.
No, like I mean, like on the map, you know, so you could see what they were, where they were. Okay, so the names show up on map.
I feel like you, Sammy, are taking this concrete pouring a bit too seriously.
Alright, let's do a puppies then.
I mean, you only need to get it to like 90% and then it will just complete it for you. What's wrong with my concrete pouring? Look how much I've done compared to you.
Puppies is in a rush, so let's just get it done.
It's always in a rush.
I don't do that, Sammy.
Well, might as well.
I don't, I don't do that.
High level concrete pouring, quite literally.
Well, that's what Puppies does. He wants to get it
It's
done,
not
doesn't he?
what I do. Oh.
Well, I'm just going to have a little cup of tea here while you boys do that.
Enjoy your tea, Paul.
I will.
What a
Don't worry.
surprise. The donkeys work and the line just sits there doing nothing.
Hey, I just brought over 3 concrete mixers. You brought 1.
I didn't I brought 2?
Well, that's
And
weird, because
filled
I put 1 on the back of Pups and 2 on the back of Summit.
Oops, how many times have I filled you up, mate?
Twice.
Well, I've done
Thank
3,
you.
so I deserve a brew. You can do the next one. I'm just more efficient, so I get tea breaks.
No, you just took the ones that we'd already filled from the house. I actually went back to the
Yeah, do you know
cement
you
place
filled
and
them?
refilled
I
Me?
filled those as well, all 4 of them.
Nope.
No, sorry, I did 3, you did
Lies.
1.
Oh my god, I hate this machine. Like, it does not
It's not a
unfold the
machine,
way you
it's
think
Paul.
it would.
Red Devil, thank you for 56 months. You're 87% through, boys. The last 10% is the most difficult.
Not for you, isn't it? Are you looking, Sammy? Are you full still?
Well, I can't really tell because it just there isn't a hopper on any of these things. It just empties.
Okay, I didn't know.
So after the materials, you'll be doing walls. So don't move those mixers too far.
You know what? When we're done with these, I'm selling them and replacing them.
What's wrong
What's
with
the
them?
difference? I can't even see the
They
difference. Oh.
They have a longer reach than the other ones, so he doesn't like it because it doesn't unfold progressively. It has a progressive arm and then an extension arm which unfolds.
As a concrete master here, these are rubbish.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
I'm empty.
Oh.
Really? Just hoping you...
Okay, on
It's
that
about to do the 1%.
Go on.
Don't worry.
Clear the marked area is 0 out of 1, so which one is it?
That truck
This is
where you
not
are,
empty.
Dave.
It's the one that's in the way, Dave.
Oh, it's your cement truck as well.
The front tyres in the box.
Oh, get in the crane.
I'm currently filling the mixer.
I'm already in the crane.
What's the matter, Sammy?
It's probably fed up of your whining pups.
What are you trying to say, Paul?
He didn't stutter.
Oh no, I just... I meant to get out of the vehicle, never mind.
Do these need to be unbundled or whatever it is?
Not yet.
Only once they all get there, probably.
Ah, okay.
It's the wonderful thing that the game deliberately trolls by putting the delivery area on one side of the site and then expect them on the other side of it. But do I prefer that than just, can you move these 4 feet, please?
NJN, thank you for 5 years. Another significant anniversary. Crazy how time flies. 5 years. Nicknamed the Cement anniversary. Lol. Thank you, NJN. You got a new sub badge as well. See you later, Irvin. I've refilled 2 mixers.
Probably don't need that gravel truck anymore, right?
I don't think we do. Get rid of it. Gone. Dev, have you filled the other 2?
Yeah, one. Yeah. Just need to actually have the thingy-majiggers. Which we're waiting on.
Is this Pup's nozzle there?
It is, yes,
Yeah.
Paul. Do you like it?
It's a nice nozzle, mate.
I'll top this one off rather than having it 3/4. Where it is.
Would you ever go to Goodwood Revival if you could? I could go, NJN.
Thank you, so, mate.
What are you eating, Pups?
Packet of hula hoops.
What flavour?
If you say ready salted, I swear
Was
I'm
it-
going to kick you off game.
It was
They're not
actually
beef. He's
salt
gone.
and vinegar, Paul.
Oh, game
That's
gone.
fine. That's fine.
It's not even beef.
Salt and vinegar or beef's good, just not ready salted.
Beef was way better than salt and vinegar.
Like Bannon, Paul, he only likes ready salted ones.
What? If you was in the game, Krav, I'd kick you out.
This is why he isn't in the game, because we know.
If you ever go to France, don't get hula hoops here. They've done something to them and they don't taste anywhere near the same.
What have we done to us?
I would have thought hula hoops were the same no matter where you went.
No, it's the same as Coke and everything really. Different countries have different ones, like the Coke in America, because it's got the corn syrup's just completely different. And in Germany, the Coke tastes like a bit more acidy.
Why? What they using?
I don't know, man. It's
Hydrochloric acid.
Probably, it wouldn't surprise me. They don't like sweet things, do they, in Germany? So they're too busy being grumpy and wanting acid.
Eating sausage.
Yeah, having worst.
Anyone running over to press G on the materials?
I'll do it now.
I'm faster than you. I'm faster. Like a gazelle.
Okay, get pouring.
Right, the concrete master is here.
Wait, we're filling it. Oh no, I see what we do. Nutella and Francis softer. Ooh.
Is it?
Stick it in the fridge.
Yeah, apparently it's because they have softer bread. Germany's got hard bread, like, yeah, you should see me, son. I'll wreck you.
Schnell.
Does your pump keep stopping, pups?
Nope. Only if I press spacebar.
Ooh, keyboard. Ooh.
What was that, Paul?
Something about a keyboard.
So, what are you, a controller person, Paul?
When I'm using a crane arm, yeah.
I think you should play Hunt Showdown with a controller.
I will if you play it with a steering wheel.
Bring it on.
I've seen you both play. It won't do any more damage than what you
Actually, if
already
you
do
haven't seen us
yourselves.
play, you were watching Alex stream. And I think you said he needs to turn his sensitivity down and find some better shots.
Well, yeah, if you put his crosshair over them, it'd help. Like, that's a good thing about crosshairs. They're there to help you, but he just looks up in the sky and hopes for the best.
I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that we're going to have to then put a lot of concrete elements in place.
Yep.
And then concrete that. And then put some materials in place, which are the walls. And then concrete that. And then do that again. And then put a roof on.
What gives you that idea, Paul?
I don't know, just seeing a pattern.
We're getting paid, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
$2.3 million for this.
Something's happened to the construction machines.
Can you be more specific?
I specifically have run out of concrete.
Hang on.
And nothing's happened. Remote just ran out of concrete.
I'm on my way.
I'm surprised Alex didn't say anything knowing he's in chat.
No, you've not out of concrete.
You just get turned off.
It somehow got turned off.
Is my hopper open?
Yeah, I don't know why it literally turned off.
It keeps doing that. I don't understand. Like, I've had to restart one of pups as well. Are you cheating, Paul?
Because you are. I reckon it's when you've been filling them up, Dave, you've forgot to turn them back on.
Well, I've been taking them to the fill points and reversing them back. I haven't been
You've not
cheating.
moved. I've been
I
watching
have.
you from the crane. You never left.
Yeah, because they haven't been needed to be refilled.
Right.
But every time I do it, I get fast travel and then reverse them back. I haven't been cheating.
Well, I've just cheated.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying to you. Why are you cheating?
The amount of money we're being paid, we can afford the luxury of not having to reposition truck.
I can't believe we've got Harry Potter on our team refilling all this stuff for us. But
Did you know Dumbledore dies, Dave?
no, I've
Don't.
never.
You'll have Dave in tears if you say things like that.
Dumbledore can't die. He's magic.
He didn't die. He just fell off, but then he magicked himself halfway down.
He fell off. What is he, a Twitch streamer?
Yeah, he fell off the top of that tower, didn't he?
Yeah, he fell off, mate.
Jack, I would not class that as spoilers, knowing how old that movie is.
Hodges and Posty James, guys, welcome. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Nut House.
Is that the equivalent of the people that went to go and see the Titanic movie and they didn't realise it was going to sink?
What? The Titanic sunk?
Yeah, they never signed up for that, did they?
That's concrete.
I've just synced the sub server. There you go. Discord sub server is synced.
My construction machine is empty.
Oh, it's mine.
How is yours empty? I've just put.
It's not. It just turned off again. It's 3/4 full.
I think
Dave.
no refilling them is breaking them.
Dave, I need concrete.
I'm coming with it, don't worry. I'm driving it back. I'm not cheating like Paul. I think that's what's breaking them, because they keep on just randomly turning off.
I think it's when one of them empties, it turns the other one off as well. Weirdly.
Yeah, that might be, yeah.
Is that I just noticed that one was empty then? And somehow the other one then stopped, which makes no sense.
Just stopping moving there.
That was terrible, Jack. That's... Get out.
So really, we should do them one at a time then. Oh, she's moving me to the retentions team.
Are you still talking to Jeanette?
Yeah, Janet, she's sound. She's...
You sure it's not Miss Bouquet Day?
it might be.
Going to retention seat.
It's bucket.
No, it's
Jeanette.
Bouquet, Somi.
Have you spoken to it yet? Are you just on WhatsApp?
Just what's happening, mate, with that kind of relationship. We haven't taken it a step further yet.
At least you can use your keyboard.
I do love it in a previous life. I dealt with somebody called Diarth, and I called them Death, and they were like, it's Diarth! And it's like, no, you spell it Death, I'm pronouncing it Death.
It's Bouquet, not Bucket.
D22, when you move to the EU map, your player profile comes with you, so all your skills come with you, but you start a new company, so you have 0 money, and you have to do the different kind of tutorial setup mission that you have to go through. So you start off over there with a similar mission that leaves you with a couple of bits of equipment and a bit of cash.
Somi, you see where my truck is?
But your skills
I
come with you.
can't get to that bit.
You can actually put money in your like joint account, and then when you get to the EU, you can draw the money into your company account.
Oh, that sounds like dodgy tax dealing, that does.
Yeah, you can offshore bank your money and then just cheat it back into your new company. You can do that if you like cheating.
Yeah. Jimmy Carr over here. Tax evasion.
Because in MP, we're getting paid, and it goes into like your withheld account, and then when you actually go into your company, you can then transfer the money that you've made in your MP to your actual company.
Whee. What is it now, Crane?
Yeah.
Oh.
Paul is concentrating.
I was trying to take a backup of the folder.
Lol. Can you do it while the game's up?
You can, but WinRAR complains that one of the files is locked, so it can't pull it through.
Just
That's
wanted
what I
to
was looking
clarify,
at.
we are not offering financial advice. We are not financiers, so yes.
I was just trying to take a checkpoint.
Don't blame you, Paul.
Realistically, we kind of have to exit the game to properly do it.
Right.
I was thinking, oh, it's 2 hours in. Let's take a lock on that.
Sounds good.
I don't know if it's really safe. So what was the file that it was complaining about? Player.log. Ah, that's not too bad.
Isn't that your
After
profile?
this... I was going to say, after this step, we can restart it, because it will be the step finish that won't be trying to join halfway through something.
Yeah, the company DB, the company and company meta files, which is the main ones that got corrupted, it saves them fine. The only thing it can't get is the player.log, which I'm not bothered about.
Okay.
So in theory, we did get a decent backup. Is it just the profile folder? It depends what you want to back up. I mean, if you go to... I'm just backing up the whole consim folder, but technically speaking, you could just go into consim profiles, profile 0 companies, and back up the company. But I'm just taking the whole lot. But the player.log, I think, let me just look at it, it's probably a transaction. Oh, it's actually just a massive...
I reckon your position, Pups, is going to be in the way.
I can move to the ball, to the sidewalk.
Do you think that where Dave is now loading those things, it's going to make the ceiling elements where you're sitting?
Probably.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Also, I could just set my truck up here, can't I? It can reach far enough. I'll just wait and see what happens.
I think that needs to be the squirrel think emote with Paul with his 2 fingers in his mouth and hand on his face. Like,
I'm just reading through the player log. It's literally... if you've written code, you'll recognize the format of it. But it's basically all the transactions that it's making between the clients. So it says like sending 195 terrain changes, receiving package for this, and then it's got...
That's what I was on about yesterday.
What?
Have you opened a file in like Notepad++ or just...
Yeah, it's just a player.log. It's literally a readable transaction log of everything it's doing. So package 16584 was sent again via the network manager, and it's got the actual class and method names of all the calls it's making. It's quite funny. Like exitgames.client.photon.photondear.dispatch incoming commands. That's a method. So yeah, I was just kind of...
That's what I was going through yesterday to see if we could use it for anything, but I don't know.
Ordering crane stuff.
Yep, done.
Clear the mark area.
It's the two trucks.
Volpodrank, thank you for 26 months. Mr. Zarak, 87. How you doing?
Do you want to grab the mobile crane, Paul?
Yeah, okay. Which I'm guessing is still in storage.
Whoa.
It's a big crane. Right, where's the stuff?
This
On the other
side.
side, but you could probably just set up where you are, Paul.
I don't really want to block the entrance to this whole thing.
You park on the side where I'm jumping. Just reach over the lampposts.
It's on the contrasting side of the site then, so the cranes don't interact too much.
Well, if you focus on the right side...
That's Dave in the crane, not me.
Oh, Dave, focus on your left. I don't know if I can reach.
Yeah, you will.
I was going to say, your cranes ain't even halfway out.
Yeah. It's longer than... It's longer and taller than that tower crane.
I do like the crane. Crane's fun.
So I can never seem to find a camera angle that suits me.
I just use that yellow dot thing on the white circle for everything to show me where I'm going.
Yeah, it's a lack of depth perception just makes the job more difficult.
It did take me a long time to figure out what the yellow thing was for though on the thingy.
My firefighter. Whoa, camera just went weird then. Back to pouring concrete.
Oh, Pops is already sorted, isn't he? Go on, Pops, get in your pourer.
I will.
Get your nose lamp, Pops. Come on.
I'm getting it out.
This nozzle's bigger than your last one. Are you sure you're able to handle it?
He's obviously spent some money somewhere getting an upgrade.
Dave, can you move the one that's in there slightly forward? I can't lift my arm.
CRT
What do you need to move?
Dragon, thank you for subbing.
The cement mixer that's already
Oh, right, I
pouring.
see, yeah.
Can you move it forward a tad?
Why is that sword yet?
Thank you. Cheers, Dave. How am I slacking?
I think they saw you stood around while I was lifting stuff.
Well, what was I meant to do?
Raft.
I thought we were building this hotel out of containers and stuff. Looks like a normal
we're
hotel.
doing well, aren't we?
Well, you've got to do your foundations, haven't you?
So it's just basically a normal hotel, but they're going to stick 3 containers in there and call it art.
No, it'll be more than 3 containers.
Well, we only brought.
We'll only
you've
put
left you
3
3?
containers, but I can guarantee you it'll turn into more than 3 containers.
You talking from experience, son?
No.
Concrete trucks are not waiting on you to be ready. What, as in you have to keep calling them over all the time? Because they're on tea breaks like pups.
I haven't got a cup of tea, so I wasn't on a tea break.
Chucky Shrews, thank you for 30 months. So we've got concrete. So you've done that, it'll ask you to prefab the stairs as well. So that'll be craning in. Then the walls, elevator shaft needs to go in with a crane. We need to get flat roof materials over here. Crane them in.
All the materials are already here.
Concrete the ceiling. More staircase. Stairwell.
More
Prefab.
concrete and a bit more concrete.
More stairs, more prefabs, more concrete. Times 3, 4, 5 maybe. That's quite a lot. And that's just the lower floor. Then we've got the upper floor where we do it all again. Then we've got another upper floor, we do it all again. And then another upper floor, and then a top floor, and then a debrief. We're going to be here a while, boys.
Well, I like the fact that we started at mostly 11. Call it 15:15 by the time we were done. So now call it the 2-hour mark, and we're only 33% done, and there's 4 of us.
We have, I think, 3 floors to do.
Can someone jump in the crane and move the hook? I can't.
Which crane?
Tower crane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I moved
I
my
can't-
crane out of the way.
I can't move anymore.
Which idiot did that? Oh dear.
I think his name starts with a D for Dave. I think it was Dave.
No, can't possibly be me.
This should not be 10-player co-op.
The game would just destroy itself.
If you've ever played Farm Sim with 10 players, or even 8, you realise. What was the number we used to limit the Farm Sim to? Because it was just beyond that, it was a joke.
It used to be about 12, didn't it? But it was like was it a 16-player server? I can't remember.
Yeah, we kind of
We used
worked
to have
out.
like a 25% overhead, didn't we?
We worked out a number where beyond that many players, it just became bad for everybody. Because single thing that somebody does has to be communicated to every other player. And all it needs is one person with a bad internet and everything just flags. You can't get a concrete silo now.
I don't think I ever played Farm Sim, but yeah, you wouldn't let me because you knew I'd steal the tractors.
You did join once.
I can't remember, probably.
Then never allowed in again.
You say I'm normally
Well, I
good.
say it was FS17 though, Dave. It was a very long while ago.
Oh, your memory's far better than mine. I've got a misspent youth. I've been knocked on the head too many times.
Jack, how are you going to try it with 10 people? You can only let 4 in.
I was going to say,
When you create the multiplayer, it says maximum players, and it only lets you go to 4. So you'd have to find a way of unlocking that. Why is the concrete in this truck not actually going down?
Because I'm not able to do a consistent pour, so I'm only able to do little tiny bits at a time.
Anyone else, thank you?
Sammy, can you reach that corner?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to have to reposition, because I can't either.
I was hoping that we could just fill in the gaps and it would be enough, but this is the extent of my reach.
Dave, can you bring a truck back?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to unfold so it doesn't break it.
Hang on.
I suppose that ideally you two should be at diagonal corners of the building, opposite corners, and then you can
I was
always.
parked here originally and I could reach it all, but then
Yeah,
I had to move for the floor to be...
Yeah, we were opposite, but perhaps had to move.
No, Dusty. The one where you bred cows and bred chickens and shooting pigs. That was
Ranch sim.
yeah, Ranch Simulator, which I think they added more stuff to.
They did, and there should be another big update this month.
there
That
is
adds tractors and greenhouses, I think, or something.
Misclick hype.
Let's have a look. While Paul lifts the stairs in. I remember with the pigs
You
in
have
that
to move
game.
your nozzle pumps.
Our FPS took a tanking.
Ranch Sim was just kind of really hard to get started, but then really hard to keep
I'm
up.
trying to
wasn't it?
go. There you go, Paul. Just lay it across the floor.
Where's it going exactly?
The hole near the green container, opposite end to the site to where you are.
Yeah, we're excited to reveal that gardening and greenhouses will launch on the 29th of September, with crop and reproduction and harvesting plus tractors arriving in November.
It is just turning into Farm Sim.
So the update before that was goats and bees.
Goats and bees. What, you
Yeah.
can keep bees?
Yep,
hilarious.
goat's cheese, a mould for goat's milk, bees, beekeeper, hive frame, bank loans, fuel transport, animal transport,
Clear the area, it says.
probably
Is it
me.
your arm?
Think so, yeah, one sec. Unpack construction material.
Wow, I made a motion like starting a chainsaw, and I managed to put all that rigging up. Look,
It's
Wow,
amazing.
I'm impressed, Sammy. I remember when we had too many pigs and it was like 5 FPS.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just like the pigs just bred something insane.
We did the same with sheep, but the wool coming off, and we would try and bale it and chuck it on trailers. And by the time we got back, there was 2 truck trailers full of wool. So we'd do them 2 trailers, come back, and there'd be 4 trailers full of wool. And it was just ridiculous how fast them sheepies did the.
We
did the
did
wool.
not get annoyed and shoot them on sight. We took them to a nice, comfortable place.
Yeah, they went to on holiday, didn't they?
They went to
Remember?
they went to Barbados.
They went on a piggy holiday.
I mean, at least that game's sticking to what the title says, Paul. Ranch Sim. Could be worse. Stormworks. Build and rescue. Now with weapons, nuclear weapons, and mining.
They need to change the name of the game. They really do. Like the whole concept was build and rescue people and save lives, and now you can actually missile people and blow them up. And now
What's
they're
in the-
adding industrial. They're adding an industrial expansion to it, so they're adding like twice as much map, and you can go mining the ground for materials with a giant miner. And like, how is that build and rescue?
I think it's 4 times as much map from what I read yesterday.
I mean, I don't mind the fact that they completely changed direction. Just change the name of the game because it's crazy
Well,
now.
just drop the build and rescue.
Build and
bit, right?
rescue bit.
Yeah, sandbox fun. I hope you can design your own mining machines. That would be kind of hilarious if you could build your own mining machine. The problem is they opened up the game, the direction of the game, to the community and said, "What do you want?" and gave
they
them a
chose
list.
weapons.
And top of the list was, "We want to shoot missiles and blow things up." Funnily enough, and so that's what they did.
What game's that?
Stormworks.
Stormworks Build and Rescue. The basic concept, Dave, was there was like a load of islands in the sea, and you would have to do missions where you build a vehicle. So you design a boat, like a rib boat or even a helicopter, and it would give you a series of missions where people were in peril, right? So they were on a burning boat, or some diving machinery had gone wrong, and you had to go and rescue it from the bottom of the ocean. Could be anything, but you'd have to get them out of a burning building, put them in the back of a helicopter, get them back to medbay before they die. So it was like you build something and then you rescue them with the thing that you
Yeah,
built.
I remember seeing you playing that
So
actually.
build and rescue. Stormworks, and in between it would throw storms at you and high seas and bad weather. But now you can build a helicopter with missile launchers and blow people up. So the name of the game doesn't line up with it anymore. And it always irked me,
Yeah,
the
it seems a
fact
bit
they
strange.
never fixed the oil refinery in the far north.
Yeah, I know that was broken for like 2 years or
Yeah.
something, if not longer.
They were literally working on stuff on the game and didn't fix the oil production on the map. It was just dumb.
I mean, default disclaimer, I don't know if they've ever fixed it.
That's a good point. I don't know if it's.
Well,
Oh, it
Jack
got
says it
fixed
was
a long
fixed a
time
long
ago.
time ago, but I take issue with that because it was broken for years. It was broken for at least 18 months that I remember.
It was broken before they took that poll of what do you want.
Yeah. It was broken when we first started playing it.
Just press the wrong button. Oh no, no one locked in.
When they redid the fluid pipes and connectors, it got fixed then because they replaced all the standard in-game gantries. I remember when that like broke all your stuff, Jack. It broke that mod, didn't it? The whole way fluids used to work with the pipes and hoses was so bad. I don't know if they ever fixed that. I'd say Factorio. I don't think Factorio properly solved the fluid in the game. It was still one of the most painful parts of the game, the fluids.
I think it works better than it ever did.
Yeah, but they said they were going to rewrite the whole thing, but they didn't. They just released the game. Like, you didn't...
No, I think they
That
did.
happened in Satisfactory. They actually genuinely rebuilt the fluids.
Because in Factorio, it still feels like it doesn't work, like, sensibly. You know, you think you
Depends
could
who you got building it.
buffer things in a big tank and then pump it to where you need it, and you get a good flow rate.
Oh, I suppose that's annoying actually. I was going to say I never really had a problem with the fluids on Factorio,
And
but I guess you do have to have like them stupid like overflow tanks, and then
You do,
have
yeah.
to vent stuff off and whatever.
Yeah, you always end up with stuff that you need to either somehow burn away, get rid of, or turn into, like, flammable fuel.
Just got back.
Keep
You
them
can't-
trucks there, Dave.
Not
Yeah,
destroy
sure.
things.
It's just I need to move slightly.
Honey Badger, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Prefabricated wall elements. Okay, sounds like a crane jump.
Yeah, they're by the base of the crane. See, I can only play Factorio with people who are like-minded like me and build the bus the same way, because otherwise my OCD in that game goes crazy. Or people that don't understand you have to build quite far apart, because when you need to scale up, you need the space.
Well,
Paul, that isn't the right bit.
what? Where's this going then?
It will go on top of the two bits that need to be placed before that bit. You need the one with the hole in it.
I need the polo version of that, don't I?
Yep.
Jack, I don't even know the last time Paul fired up Stormwork, let alone me.
I think it's in my played in 2021 list, if I recall.
Let's have a look.
For me.
Stormworks. Where's
I don't even know if it's installed. Anybody else not seeing Paul lift that last one?
Uh-oh.
I saw it.
Okay.
Lol, Jack.
Come on, you will go in there. Look at Jack just self-advertising. Look at that. Just posting
Mod,
links.
you know
to
what
it.
to
Just
do with
look at
that.
that. Look at that. Blatant self-advertising from Jack. Self-promotion, Jack. That's what that is, mate.
Mods. Purge. Don't forget to send in the rules while you're there, lads.
If Jack Sims was there now, he'd be running that rules command. That might be a tower crane job.
If we can self-promo, if anyone wants any squirrel merchandise, laser etched, 3D printed,
Get in the tower crane, Dave. Do something.
officially unofficial.
I would say you should still be out of reach, Paul.
He can reach.
I can. Just wanted Dave to do something for a change.
Well,
I'm talking to my buddy at Customer Retentions is going to do me a cracking deal.
What? Janet?
No, she's gone. I'm talking to someone else now.
Oh, who have
Can't
you got
remember his
now?
name.
Got Bob.
Bob.
I think somebody else should get in the tower crane.
Rico. I've got Rico now.
Rico?
Rico, yeah.
Sounds like a camera.
Doesn't sound like a real person, does he, Rico?
No.
Wasn't he one of the penguins in, like, Madagascar or something?
It's just such a generic name. It's clearly an AI fade.
Lol.
My name is Rico124. How are you doing? I've had an awful day. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Which bits are gone over there? It's really hard to tell which are which. Is it the grey
So
ones?
it's top right, it's top left, sorry.
ceiling components on the other side of the crane where you are, Paul.
I'll let Dave do it. He's right next to it. Otherwise I'll just be bashing up against him. Make great copies, yeah? Starship Troopers had a Rico. Oh, I think you're right, actually. Man, that film was just...
I never. Rico.
Have you seen Starship Troopers?
I'll
never understand why the setup is they're in space, they can fly from planet to planet, land on planets, but they're still using guns that fire bits of metal. You're like, have you got nothing better? Like, it takes an entire magazine just to damage one of these aliens, and there's like hundreds of them.
Stay in the crane, Dave, because you're going to have to lift more stuff in a second.
I was just wondering if it was my boom arm that's in the way.
No, it's these trucks, one sec. Let me just move them like 1 foot forward.
I'll swing this out of the way just in case it's got something to do with it.
How often do you use your landline? We don't have a phone. Just give me a good package, please.
What is it you want? Just internet?
I just want, like, the introduction, the thing that they've got on introductory offer. It's perfect. It's a gig internet, like basic TV, and
is it in your area though?
yeah, like I can physically. I've just said to him, if I cancelled and reordered under my partner's name, can I get that offer? Yes. Okay, can you give me the offer? No. What? But why do the extra work?
Amazing.
Yeah, they'll probably stiff you for an install though under the new name.
Yeah, but the install fee's 35 quid. I'm happy to pay 35 quid extra this month and not again.
Isn't it Virgin Media where they're like really pedantic about getting the equipment back as well?
Oh, BT want their equipment back as well. Like, both of them said, like, you need to return this stuff, otherwise you'll be charged 35 quid.
We can have the stuff back, that's fine.
Do you even use your BT hub?
No, of course I
I was
don't.
going to say, you don't, do you? Bloody hell.
No, I won't use it. I've got my own stuff. There's that little white box that BT supplies, and then out the back of that is a little black box, which is the router, but I have all the Wi-Fi disabled. Like, literally the only thing it does is provide a gateway.
So you do have a hub in line?
The black hub, yeah, you have to have that, because you can't...
You have to put that into modem mode, don't you?
Yeah, it basically provides a service.
Well, you know, other VDSL routers are available.
The controls on this are infuriating. They just change every now and again.
Can't get gig internet in Scotland. Yeah, it always depends on where you live. I think, you know, that little circle that appears, they should change the colour of it depending on what it hits. Like, if it hits a white surface, it should change to, like, a dark red or something. Because when you got white on the little light blue, you can't see it.
I'd just be happy if the controls wouldn't just completely change every now and again. Like, you say you want to go left, so you press the left that was working previously, then it'll just go, oh, actually that's down now.
Right, boys, get your nozzles out. This pup's still on a massive tea break.
I best move this crane out the way, into.
Oh, the best thing is he's sat in a vehicle as well, so I can't even operate the vehicle. Like, he's gone AFK in the mixer, in the pourer. Seriously, dude.
Need to kick him for that, Paul.
Yeah, but if I kick him, it'll, because we're mid-job, it could have all kinds of effects.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, get out the vehicle.
Just hire another one.
And then charge pups.
WhatsApp him in the vain hope that he's got his phone with him.
Did you actually say he was going AFK?
Yeah, he said I'll be right back or something, but with pups it doesn't mean anything. It can be like 30 minutes.
Just tire into the pump pool. Oh, he's hopped out.
Yay. Obviously got the message.
Are you doing it from there, Paul?
Let's see where we are. We can do it from here, I guess. Well, if I just reverse here, make it slightly easier for you. Itchy face. Come on, Dave.
Is it still unpacked? I don't like moving it until it's unpacked because it's a... Oh, wrong button. There we go. Is that in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Scotty, thank you for gifting 5 subs, mate. Thank you. Welcome, guys. This seems to be pouring very slowly, considering I've got 3 points in it. Is this like... maybe because you bought it, Sommy, or because...
No,
it's
I
just
just think
different
it's
to the
a
other one?
huge, deep base that needs filling properly.
Do you reckon it's the actual base rather than the
Yeah,
machine?
the dimensions of the foundation changes.
Dave, you're going to have to cheat the concrete in the back of those trucks, mate.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think you'll have time to run around. Pups being here as well. Because the skill points are like viscosity, and this just seems like porridge.
Yeah.
Whereas in the... I'm used to it coming out, like pouring out quite quickly.
Why do you... I hate dealing with people, man.
What are they saying now?
They're just stupid, like... I don't use my phone. Well, you should use your phone. You're wasting money not using it. Yes, I know. That's why I'm telling you, can you do it cheaper? Well, if we do it, if we remove the phone, it'd actually go up in price. Then I'm not wasting money not using it, am I? It's reducing the price of other things.
It's weird the way they work. Their bundles are cheaper than individual.
Yeah, but that's fine. But don't tell me I'm wasting money then. I'm not, because I'm the only reason I've got it is because make it cheaper. They wind me up. Like, I start again so frustrated at them, and I know it's not their fault because they just have to go from through the process that they've been given.
Reading from a script.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and it just winds me up.
It's almost like the frustration of dealing with Discord that I've been having. You missed a bit.
Apparently, I've just said to him, okay, I'll just cancel. I'll get my partner's call up and we'll just cancel and ring up and we'll reorder under her name instead. And he's like, no, we can find a better offer for you. Well, just do that then. Just do things.
Yeah. It's just stupid the way it all works.
But then, I hate it.
He just says to him, like, you're wasting my time and your time. Like, you could be dealing with another customer. Just solve my problem and move on. If you can give it to me cheaper, give it to me cheaper. Otherwise, just close my account. Josh Bosch, thank you for 65 months.
I've just told my neighbour's got the offer that I want for 89 quid a month. I want that.
What did they say?
Are they new customers? I've already said to him no. I would have got it the same week.
I'm sorry, Dave. I cannot do that.
I'm sorry, Hal.
Tell them, do you know what? I'm just going to give my neighbour 40 quid a month and I'll just put a freaking link in between the two of us.
Machine needs filling somewhere now.
Yeah, mine's emptying as well.
These ones are full.
Maybe one of them's just empty.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, my construction machine is empty.
Okay, I'll come over to you now. I'm just arguing with, what's his name?
Rico.
Rico. Hey, Rico! Apparently you can find me better prices. I just do it then, mate. He keeps saying he can find better prices, but hasn't given me one offer. We can find better prices than that. Go on then, do it. And then he'll say, oh, we'll have to take off this and this. Well, that's not about, like, I think, yeah. I mean, just have to call them, aren't I? Just so I can actually, they can hear my frustration. It's hard to get across on WhatsApp. I'm stuck here. I can't actually get to that other truck.
No, Dave, press. Are you on it? Oh, you're not on control, are you? You can.
It's one of your function keys, but you haven't got any, so that's not in use either.
To fast travel between the vehicles.
Are both of them working now, Sammy? Can you see? I can't. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah,
I can't see whether they are. I'm working.
Yeah, they're good.
Well, if you're playing it solo, we've put the job on hard rather than medium. You'd have it on medium if you was doing it solo. Unless you're completely crazy.
This one's run out again.
Imagine how much concrete this takes. It's insane.
I love how it's a container hotel and it's just concrete everywhere.
It's a concrete container hotel, though.
It's like my house must be made out of grass because I've got a lawn. It's silly.
%. Come on. What?
Hey,
boy.
good job, boys.
Man, that took a while.
Your crane's in the way. Oops. Paul.
My crane? I thought the arm was right
Yeah,
up.
one of your arms is just over the box. Your stabilizers.
Yeah. It's not the crane.
He meant your concrete pump.
like the actual crane, the stabilizer that's on your crane. Oh, it's not a crane. Whatever this is.
Concrete pump.
That's the thing. Sorry, my bad. I'm just coming for the right. There we go. All that for that.